anyị na Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much.
That they need freedom, and they are happy that the election is going to hold. The same people who are crying and saying that we want freedom, we don't want to be in that zoological republic anymore, they were celebrating yesterday that people disobeyed the spokesperson of IPOB. But of course, we know he was not disobeyed. When you see the thing that's happened, there are so many people that still observe. They say that yesterday to observe. In so many places. But the infiltrators, just as usual, they are going to invite their friends and families, pay the ones they will pay, bring people from all corners to promote their evil agenda. But let me tell you, it is not going to be business as usual. We are going home. We are going home. My advice to those of you who are one Nigerians who are still hoping that in one way or the other that you're going to try to get your so-called presidency, if you like, call it Igbo, Ijo, or whatever presidency you will honor. Those who are deceiving themselves, prepare yourself for the worst to happen. My advice to you is that how prepared are you for what is coming? Because something is going to come in. Something is going to be triggered. Something is going to be triggered. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. It doesn't matter whether you like it. It is going to be triggered. How are you ready to defend yourself? For those of us who are prepared to go back home in 2023, we are getting much more prepared than ever. You can see the way I am here. I have left my comfort zone. I have left my comfort zone, getting myself dried up, do the necessary thing, do the necessary exercise, prepare myself for tomorrow. You got to do the same. You got to do the same. Every one of us have to put hand on the deck. I'm not supposed to be broadcasting now, but I have to. I have to encourage my... I know I have so many followers here who are always here whenever I broadcast. I need to speak with them. I need to talk with them, to encourage them. That silence is not cowardice. Something heavy is coming. You are going to see it. You will not only hear about it, you will see it with your eyes. Prepare yourself for the homecoming of our Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Prepare for yourself for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to come and lift our flag of Biafra. It is going to happen. It doesn't matter whether they like it or not. Whether they like it or not, it's going to happen. And when I remember Biafra, my joy gets complete. It makes me stronger. It makes me fight more. It makes me hold on more. It makes me stand more firm. There is no going back. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. There is no going back. We cannot afford to risk anything or say, let us begin to think of that or that. No, we don't do that. We're going to fight until the last man standing. The only thing that is going to make us to stop is for them to grant a referendum and let Biafran people go. Conduct a referendum. If at the end of the referendum, Biafran people say they don't want to go, so be it. We remain there. Let's die there. But if Biafran people choose otherwise and say they want to go home, let Biafra go. That is what we're asking for. But that referendum, is it a referendum? It will be conducted by force. 2023. Already we have conducted it. The whole world is seeing already. In several locations. The sit at home we are doing on sit at home is just part of it. The sit at home is part of it. Anytime you see us sitting at home, that is part of it. It's a referendum. You see the response of the Biafrans, complying from all angles, from all corners. Different Biafrans from all angles, they are cooperating, showing that they want to go home. Even in the most shortest time, in the most difficult time, they respond. Forget about what happened yesterday, the P2B issue or the drama. P2B is just acting a drama. Allow him to continue acting a drama. But what I'm telling you is that don't get distracted. Don't get distracted with P2B drama. Don't get distracted with him. Don't get distracted with P2B drama. What we are asking for is a permanent freedom. We don't want a temporary freedom. We don't want to be a temporary, we don't want any temporary freedom. We don't want, what we want is a permanent freedom. Total dissolution of the Zoological Republic. We want to get out of it. We want to be on our own as a country. That is what we want. If you think that making your brother, your father, your mother, whoever is connected to you, a president is what you want, go ahead and pursue it. That is not what Biafrans want. Biafrans want total freedom. You're making Peter Obi an Igbo Biafran a president doesn't change anything. If you think that you can make us stop, we will stop. Okay, after 8 years, we start afresh again and begin to talk about Biafra. Are you not deceiving yourself? Okay, you don't want to fight for it because your brother want to contest. You don't want to fight for Biafra. And then when your brother fails or doesn't succeed, then you begin to fight for Biafra. Are you not a clown? Who do you think will listen to you? Who do you think will listen to that rubbish? You must be serious with what you want. It's either you want this or that. It's either you want to be part of the Zoological Republic or you don't want to be part of it. And that is where we are different. Consistency is the key. That is our motto here. That is our memory verse in this very channel. Consistency is the key. Mazen Nanekano says it every day. He makes a broadcast. Go in all his broadcasts, you see it. He talks about consistency, 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 consistency. Be consistent in your request. That is how you overcome. When you are consistent, there is no way you cannot overcome. There is no way. Nothing can stop you when you are consistent in your demand. It doesn't matter how difficult it is. When something gets tough, when you take something, you tie it and you are drawing a rope, even if it is something that's elastic. When you are drawing something that's elastic, there is a stage you draw it. When you reach the elastic limit, it will break up. When you draw something, in as much as, no matter how elastic that thing is, it has an elastic limit. It must have an elastic limit. When you draw it, when it gets to that elastic limit, it will cut off. It has no choice. And that is what it is. That is how you have to be consistent in what you are doing. Be consistent. Don't mind all the distractors coming from one angle or the other, trying to preach one nonsense or the other, making themselves relevant. It is very clear today. You see, that is why sometimes when I watch some people that make some videos on their platform, I cry. Some people that I thought that were responsible. When everything is clear, all they care about is hatred. They just hate Master Simon Ekpa for no reason. And because you hate Master Simon Ekpa, you want to reject the Biafra. Because you hate Simon Ekpa, you want to throw away your freedom. You want to support evil. Even your reason for hating Simon Ekpa is not founded anywhere. He has not committed any crime against you. He has not collected your wife nor your girlfriend. He has not taken any money from you. He has not done anything wrong to you. You just hate him. And in terms of leadership, you must not like a leader to choose a leader. You choose a leader by competence. If a leader is competent, it doesn't matter. You hate him or you love him, it doesn't make any sense. As long as he can deliver, that is what is needed. But as I've seen, the spokesperson of IPOB, Master Simon Ekpa, the spokesperson of IPOB, he is delivering. He delivers in all angles. Everything he's doing perfectly okay. Very, very okay. Not until when we begin to see mistake, and then we begin to talk. When we see mistake, of course we talk about it. When he begins to go out of line, of course we talk about it. But as it stands today, he is still the only man building on that foundation that Mazen Nani can have led for you and I. A foundation of truth. A foundation of strength. A foundation of love. A foundation of consistency. He is the only man holding the flag until Mazen Nani joins us very soon. Very, very soon. 2023, we are going home. I don't know how prepared you are, but for me, I am more than prepared and I'm ready to go home. Very much ready to go home. If you are not, I am getting ready. That is why I'm here. I have left my comfort zone. It is time for you to leave your own comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone and prepare yourself for what is coming. The days are evil. You must take note. This is why it is important that I come online. I'm not supposed to be coming online this time, but I have to come online. I'm not supposed to come online. At least I'm supposed to be out of the line for at least for some, either a month or two. A month, 2 or 3 before I can be able to stabilize again and see if I can be able to come on. But I can't help it because our people are, the attack is so much that if you don't to encourage and sensitize our people, And we cannot allow those lies to fly. That is why it is necessary that we continue to talk and speak. We have to speak and talk so that people can be able to hear us and know the state that we are. It is time for you to leave your comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone. This is not the time for you to begin to enjoy and begin to party around and begin to talk about. It is so sad. Sometimes it pains me when I see that even the caliphate are the people who doesn't have time for party. Even though the caliphate, they are in charge. They are in charge of the government. Everything is in their hand. They have all the weapons. They have all the ammunitions. They have captured so many places. But yet, they are not celebrating. They are not sleeping. But you that is supposed to be trying to recover yourself, you that is trying to fight for your land, you that is supposed to fight for your land and get it back, you are relaxing. You are relaxing. It is so sad. You are relaxing. The Janjaweed is not playing. When you hear that the whole southeastern region have been surrounded, it is not a joke. When you hear that the Zoological Republic is surrounded everywhere, even in the southwest, our Oduduwa brothers, you see them, they are doing marvelously well. They stand there better. They are even lucky because they have their Omoteku sponsored and supported by their governors. And if you see the arrests they are making, you see the last video they released was when the encounter they had with the Fulanis who are bringing their people. They used their trailer to bring arms and ammunition with their cow. And when they were confronted with their Omoteku confronted them, they exchanged bullets. They faced them, and when Omoteku faced them and they ran away and left their truck. The video is out there. They left their truck. The video is out there. But for them, it is not the same. For us, we don't have anybody to fight for us. We don't have anybody to defend us. Nobody. We are on our own. We have to fight our battle ourselves. We have to do our things our own self. If you don't do it, nobody. Our governors, look at their own Ebubag they form. They formed the Ebubag only to begin to fight against their own people. The Ebubag wasn't to fight the enemy. Share the video. Share it to your platform. Share the video to family. If you have not shared, please kindly share the video. Share the video if you have not shared. Please share the video. That is the best you can do. When you are sharing the video, you are actually playing your own role. You are doing something. By sharing the video, you are doing something. You see? The Amoteku are doing marvelously well. They are lucky. They have governors. At least we have not heard that the governors invited the military to come and kill them in the southwest. We have not heard that the governors begin to kill their citizens. But in the southeast, you see governors boasting that they invited the military to shoot people. Every day you see them saying they went to ESN camp. I don't know where those camps they are going to exist in. They go to a cultist group. Those cult group, they meet, they arrest cultists, they arrest cult group, they go to their camp of the cult, and they say it's ESN camp. You go to ESN camp, all you can find is 3 double barrel or 4 double barrel. Are you not a clown? Are you not a madman? You go to ESN camp, to invade ESN camp, all you can find is double barrel. All you can find is a double barrel. And they broadcast it, and their media, their evil media, helped them to begin to share the information. That they went to ESN camp, they saw the corpse of a police and a 3 double barrel and all whatnot. This is all you can find in the ESN camp. I dare you to go to ESN camp. I dare you. You know where they are? You know the ESN camp. I dare you, you and your military, with all your military might, go to ESN camp and see what Chukwu Okabian will do to you. Go and see what Chukwu Okabian will do to you. ESN is not a town, it's not a cult group. It's not a cult group. You arrest cult group, you go and arrest cult people. Cultists, you arrest cultists. When you arrest cultists, you come out and you begin to share it as ESN camp. And their media, the evil media. That is why Mazen Nandekano, when he begins to talk about their media, some of them will say Mazen Nandekano, the way he talks, the way it's just so sad. It's just so sad. It's just so sad that some people never learn. That is when I saw the interview that was granted to a man that I respect, Akintoye, Professor Akintoye, of the Oduduwa people. He was being interviewed by BBC. And each time he's been interviewed, you see him trying to be politically correct. Trying to say that they were trying to compare Sunday Igboho with Mazen Nandekano. And he said that Sunday Igboho and Mazen Nandekano is not fighting the same. But of course, That is true. I'm not blaming on that. Sunday Igboho and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu are not on the same level. They are not on the same level. They are not. With respect to Sunday Igboho and much respect to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, two of them are not on the same platform. They're not on the same level. But each time Akintoye tried to talk about them, instead of Akintoye putting the record straight, he would try to portray IPOB as a violent group, as a group that are fighting, forcing people or doing something that is illegal. That is my only problem with him. That's my problem. But I don't blame him, because after all, he's going to protect his own. It is left for us to protect our own. When I saw the interview that was granted at Akintoye in BBC, the way he was talking, I don't blame him. He is protecting his own. I can't speak against him. He's protecting his own. It is our responsibility to protect our own. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remains our savior. He is the savior of the Biafran people. We have no representation anywhere in the government. No single representation. None. Nobody representation. The only representation we have is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He's the only one that represents us in all angles, in all things. Only him represents us. We don't have any single representation anywhere. No single representation. Only Mazen Nnamdi Kanu represents us. And today they took him away from us. That is why we call him our Messiah. And when we call him our Savior, people get angry. Some of them get angry. They get agitated. But today they have been finding out that the reason for the Messiah to call Mazen Nnamdi Kanu a Savior is clear. He deserves it. He deserves it. He deserves it. Because in the most critical time, when we are forgotten, when there was nobody standing for us, he was the only person that was there, speaking and fighting for us in all angles. So it is our responsibility to protect Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and defend him and make sure that he's being released. Two of them are not on the same platform. When you talk about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Igboho is doing a great work. And his responsibility, the responsibility of Sunday Igboho and the responsibility of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not the same. So you don't expect them to operate on the same level. Don't ever expect, they can never be a match. They are not the same. They are not on the same equal level. Responsibility of Sunday Igboho is different from the responsibility of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have much more responsibility than Sunday Igboho can ever have. Sunday Igboho is even lucky. He has his governors around him. He has some other elders around him. He has the Ududua people. Many other them in Ududua are behind him. But in Biafra land, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is standing alone by himself. Standing alone. The governors in the Biafra land, they want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu dead today and tomorrow. All the politicians against him. All the elders. Sunday Igboho is getting support from Afenifere. Afenifere is supporting Sunday Igboho. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the Ohanes and Igbo want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu dead. Now you see, they are not on the same platform. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is facing more greater challenge than Sunday Igboho is facing. So you don't expect him, you don't expect them to operate on the same level. Neither do you expect them to use the same language. And I expect our elder Akintoye to know that. I'm retracing the way he addresses the issue of IPOB sometimes is if people who are, if not that this time around IPOB is no longer the IPOB of yesterday, when you begin to insult people and talk about irrelevant things, people would have started insulting him. If it was the IPOB of yesterday, they would have started insulting Professor Akintoye. But today, the new IPOB, with the spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa, and under the leadership of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB purified, or IPOB under autopilot. They don't insult people. We don't just insult people and open mouth and begin to throw insult. No. When you say something that's not online, we correct you and put this record straight. That is what we do. Setting the record straight is one of the most important things that we do. And that is why we came. Because a lot of things have gone wrong. Putting things right, that's what we do. So I will advise that this video will be shared. Share this video, let it get to Professor Akintoye. That IPOB that he knows, we are a peaceful movement. Very, very peaceful. No organization in the world can be as peaceful as IPOB. No organization. If the Oduduwa agitators, if they face the kind of fight IPOB have faced, if they lose the kind of life IPOB have lost, I'm not sure he will be speaking the same manner he speaks today. If Akintoye have led people and lose the kind of life IPOB have lost, he will not be talking the way he's talking today. So each time he's addressing the issue of IPOB or the comparison of Sunday Igboho and Mazen Nanikan, he should know how to put his statement. He should know better. Being politically correct, that's okay. I can understand him. Protecting his own, that is okay. I can understand him. But he should stop portraying IPOB as a violent organization or people who are troublemakers, group of troublemakers. No, we are not troublemakers. We have been very, very peaceful from day one, from the onset. IPOB have been very peaceful, demanding for referendum. Self-determination is what we have been asking for. Nothing else. Mazen Nanikan have been asking for self-determination. That's nothing different. When Mazen Nanikan said the referendum, it is that referendum or nothing.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We'll crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals. They are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.